Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today, well, we're looking at something that is quite old, has become very collectible and certainly difficult to find, especially in this mint untouched condition. We are looking at the 2009 release by Yorks from their series of Roommates peel and stick vinyl appliques, and this particular set we're looking at today is all based on Star Trek, the original television series, and it includes images from the television show. And as you know, Star Trek was an science fiction television series. It was created by Gene Roddenberry, and the series follows the adventures of the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 starship and its crew. And the series ran for 3 seasons. There was a total of 79 episodes produced over a 3-year period. And it aired from 1966 through to 1969 before the series plug was pulled. However, they did revisit the Star Trek franchise in 1973 when most of the cast and crew signed up to lend their voices to the animated series of Star Trek, which ran for 2 seasons. And obviously all starred the same people, so William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelly, and so on. Okay, let's not digress any further. This particular item in front of us is that Roommates peel and stick appliques, and this is the front of the packet, and you can see you've got an image of the USS Enterprise there, and it says Star Trek, and it says remove and repositionable. You can see a few of the images here that have been stuck around a computer screen there, and some of the images that have been stuck on a toy box by the looks of it. It says peel and stick appliques, and it shows you an image there of them being peeled off. You can see the sheet in the background there. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But let's just turn the packet round, and what have we got on the back? So that shows us pretty much all of the stickers that come in this packet. Now they are all vinyl. Let's have a zoom in and see the images there. So there's a good selection there. Captain Kirk with communicator, Delta logo, and there's Spock and Kirk there from The Devil in the Dark. You've got the Enterprise with Scotty and Uhura. There's again another closed communicator, tricorder. You've got Dr. McCoy, more images of the Enterprise, Klingon logo there as well as the science logo, Sulu, and you've got the bridge crew of the Enterprise there. And finally you've got Spock there, along with Kirk and the phaser and the Vulcan salute from Spock, and again the type 1 and 2 phasers there, and the IDIC logo there. So it says on the packet, Star Trek peel and stick appliques, instantly removable, repositionable and reusable with no damage to the surface, and washable. It says self-adhesive, pre-cut, reusable wall accents, and they're all vinyl incidentally. And it says carefully peel from the sheet, position and smooth onto surface, and to remove or reposition, slowly peel off surface. And that is it really. That's all it tells you. That's it says apply onto smooth and clean surfaces for best results. May not work on heavily textured surfaces. Test in an inconspicuous area before applying to wallpaper or other delicate surfaces. There we go. And at the bottom there, you've got the York logo there. You've got the copyright information, 2009 CBS Studios, Paramount Pictures, StarTrek.com, item number there, RMK1361SCS, and the logo at the bottom there. And you've got the roommates peelandstick.com web address at the bottom there. Okay, so that is the back of the packet. Now, packet is sealed, but what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try and open the packet up and take out the sheet, and let's try and have a look at the stickers out of the packet so we can have a good idea of them and the size. Okay, so I've removed them from the packet, and this is what we've got. Now, obviously they've been folded up, so they are a little bit out of shape at the moment, but you can see there's 4 different ones as was shown on the back of the packet, and this particular one we've got so far in front of us is of Captain Kirk. So you've got the Star Trek logo, you've got Kirk and Spock from The Devil in the Dark, you've got William Shatner as Captain Kirk, and again another image of William Shatner there. You've got the communicator and the Delta badge. You've also got that logo there. It says Kirk to Enterprise at the top, and to boldly go where no man has gone before. So all of them are vinyl stickers, so they do peel off very easily. They're all pre-cut, and you could stick them anywhere. Now, I just want to get an idea of the size here for you, because that image of William Shatner is about 35 centimeters, so which is about 14 inches. And if I measure that across the Star Trek logo, we're about 21 centimeters. So that gives you an idea of the size of what these images are. I think they're great though. They're very, very nice. And so they are vinyl. They smell a bit like a balloon or a paddling pool, because of the material that they are made with. So, yeah, but again, I think they would look absolutely fabulous on any wall display or anyone's display. I mean, really, really nice. So that's Captain Kirk. I've just moved it out of the way so I can get to Dr. McCoy, who's the next one. And it's the same thing here, exactly the same sizes again. And you've got the Enterprise, you've got McCoy, again the bridge crew, Sulu, Klingon logo up there, the Delta badge with the science logo, the USS Enterprise again, and what am I, a doctor or a moon shuttle conductor? There we go. So that's the Dr. McCoy ones. Next one we've got is the one with the Vulcan First Officer, Mr. Spock. And again, say all the same sizes. So you see you've got that large one of Spock, another image of Kirk. You've got both types of phasers, Type 1 and Type 2. There's Spock doing the Vulcan salute, the RDIC logo, and it says live long and prosper. And again, that science logo, Delta badge there. And then the last one is a very nice one of the Enterprise. And again, you've got the gorgeous Lieutenant Uhura at the top there, Scotty at the bottom, another image of the Enterprise there, the tricorder and the communicator there. So, yeah, lovely, lovely vinyl stickers. As I say, they're all a little bit out of shape because of the moment, the way they were held into the packet. But of course, once you take them off and put them on a wall, they're all going to, as they're sticky, they're all going to be iron out and look great on any display. So that is the peel and stick Star Trek appliques, or stickers, or vinyl stickers, whatever you like to call them. The question you're going to ask me now is, how well did they do back in the day? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know for sure. I don't remember seeing these back in 2009 when they were released. But from what I'm understood, they did do a range of these, so it wasn't just the original series. I think they also done the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Voyager. But I haven't ever seen any of those. I've only heard that they produced those, so your guess is as good as mine. If they turn up, they turn up. But these are quite difficult to find. They're very few and far between. I did look on the platforms to see if I could see any, and the only ones I could see, there was a few that were being offered for sale in the States, but I couldn't find anything over here in the UK or in Europe. It was only in the US. So I don't believe they come up for sale very often. I don't believe it was an item that was readily available over here in the UK. There might have been a few specialist shops like Forbidden Planet or something like that that had them on their release time. But it's not an item that you see very, very often. Okay, let's move forward. What are we, 16 years on? Like I say, they don't appear on the platforms very often, and the only ones I found were in the US. However, as you know, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a couple of these sets, and as of right now, they are available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many, many other vintage Star Trek items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you'd be looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful, wonderful Star Trek Peel and Stick Appliques with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.